Hey guys, my name is Arjun Puri, and this is my final presentation for Educational Technology Summer 2017. Thank you for viewing this. My goal here is to get you familiar with my presentation, and hopefully, if it interests you, it's something you can carry on in future semesters if you're watching this in a later offering of the course. So I'll get right into it. My project is actually by the way of the research track, while I explore the effectiveness of free versus paid online learning, in particular MOOCs, Massive Open Online Courses, in both a quantitative and qualitative manner. So I'll give you a quick motivation about why I'm choosing this particular topic. I really enjoy online learning. I use them all: Udacity, Udemy, edX. And I've noticed I'm taking a lot of free courses and sometimes I don't actually finish them. So I wanted to see if there's a correlation between paid courses and effectiveness and maybe something related to dropout rates. So that's why my goal is to look at prior publications and also do my own research. So my research methodology is, like I said, to look at prior research in the field about the effectiveness of online learning and MOOCs. And also, I also want to do my own need funding exercises, and I do that by doing surveys and interviews, which I conducted throughout my research project. So I'll give you a quick summary of a few publications. I won't go through them all, but this first one was pretty critical because it really got me interested in looking at the motivations. This study in 2013 by Yuan and Powell went through a few motivations of why people want to do online learning, and that could be for fun entertainment, it could be for convenience, it can be to explore online education. So I kind of use this as a baseline when I kind of conducted my own surveys and my interviews to see why people want to do pursue online education and over traditional education. The second study is really just interesting because it kind of talks about the collaboration aspect of social networking in online education. For example, we have Piazza, as we all know. We also have some forums on Udacity that I think does push for collaboration more than others do, more than even sometimes in-person networks, in-person courses. I am going to show publication 3 and 4 in case you want to pause it. I am actually going to go ahead to my surveys. So this is a survey I made. Again, I'm going to go ahead to the survey results, which also has a question, and I'll go through some significant results. The first question is, how long have you been taking online courses? You can see the majority of people said, 3 to 5 years, or 5 years ago. So I will say that I gave a lot of these surveys to, obviously, OM, Masters in Science and Online Georgia Tech students, and also the Google Plus group. I gave the survey to my employer as well, my company. I distributed it, so there are some pretty technical folks here. I ask questions such as, how many courses have you completed in the past? How many have you attempted? I also ask questions regarding motivations, and this is all screenshots from my paper. If you want to look at those, these results are in there. I then went ahead and did 2 interviews, one with an experienced kind of MOOC user. I call them subject A, and then with a beginner. I kind of got some differing, perspectives on whether they think it should be paid, whether they think it should be free education, whether people think it's more effective if it's paid because the dropout rate is lower. I do want to go ahead and talk on this slide for a moment because I saw here there was 297 responses for the survey, which I was really pleased with, and I saw that 156 people said they usually finish the course 75% of the time, but then I realized that number goes up to 254 if I asked if it was paid. That's an increase of 56%. So in conclusion, I kind of found that yeah, there's definitely some correlation between paid courses and dropout rates, inverse relationship really.